What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review. This time we're taking a look at Crybaby, directed by John Waters, starring Johnny Depp. Crybaby tells the story of Wade Crybaby Walker, played by Johnny Depp, as he falls in love with a girl named Allison, played by Amy Locane. Now, this is more or less a forbidden romance, since Crybaby is known as a drape, which are a group of rebellious juvenile delinquent teenagers, and Allison is a square. She comes from the clean suburban line of teenagers. So, what happens when these two different personalities from this different sides of the tracks unite? Well, some interesting, funny stuff will take place. All right, so yeah, that's the overall plot line for Crybaby. Let's talk about it a little bit. I've always liked Crybaby. I always thought this was a very good, entertaining type of movies. It's one of only two John Waters movies that I actually like and have actually seen. And for what it is, I think Crybaby is actually really good. Crybaby was pretty much the first movie to pretty much put Johnny Depp in a leading role and pretty much have him be the center of attention, the focus. And for what it was, I thought Johnny Depp did a really good job as Crybaby Walker. Like Crybaby Walker has pretty much become one of Johnny Depp's most signature roles. Like he's remembered for Crybaby. He puts on a really good performance, and Johnny Depp just has the look, charisma, and style of somebody who would have been a shoe-in during the 1950s subculture. The dawn of the teenager. You know, Johnny Depp would have fit in that real life culture perfectly for how he's portrayed in this film. Uh, Very good performance by Johnny Depp. Have no complaints. Amy Logan, who plays Allison, the love interest. I thought she did a good job in the movie as well. I thought her and Depp have decent on-screen chemistry with one another. I think the romance is completely rushed. It's like a love at first sight, Romeo and Juliet type of thing, where they meet each other where they meet each other out of randomness, and now I'm supposed to believe that they're in love. It's stupid, it's silly, but it fits the context of this movie. So I give John Waters that he made it work, and you had two actors who made something silly like this work. So yeah, I thought the chemistry was fine. The whole thing of this other guy, this other character named Baldwin, who also has an infatuation with Allison, but also is against the Drapes and Crybaby in general. The whole love triangle thing is interesting, and it's so is interesting, I guess. It's teen drama pretty much. That's all it equates to. But I thought it was fine for what it was. It never comes across as cringy, which is a good thing. I thought John Waters did a good job at not making it look cringe. Uh, the rest of the supporting cast in this movie includes Ricky Lake and Iggy Pop, and a bunch of other actors like Tracy Lords and Patty Hearst. And I thought they all played their roles really, really well. And I really enjoyed John Waters' satire on 1950s. And you can tell that he's making fun of it a little bit. He's making fun of the square, of like what a square was in the 1950s, by over exaggerating them in this movie. Uh, I think the best example is the family is Wanda, played by Tracy Lords. Like her family is like the stereotypical 1950s family who are oblivious to the things that teenagers are doing. And I thought Patty Hearst and the actor who played the dad, they fit the roles really, really well, and they're actually pretty funny. There's this other character named I can't remember what his name is in the movie. He has a family who are pretty much these over the top religious zealots, and they're pretty much like shaming him as being a juvenile delinquent teenager who hangs on the wrong side of the tracks. And he has the memorable line of "Mom and Dad, you're embarrassing me. I'm a teenager. I just want to live." So I like that. I like the satirical nature that John Waters brings to this movie. I also enjoyed the musical numbers that this movie had. That this movie has. Like Crybaby is essentially a pseudo musical, and it has a lot of entertaining musical numbers. Like the King Crybaby is a memorable one. High School Hellcats at the end of the movie, where Baldwin and Crybaby are playing chicken, is funny. Uh, Please, Mr. Jailer is one of my favorite ones because I think Amy Loken looks goddamn gorgeous in the dress that she's wearing in that scene. And Doing Time for Being Young, where Crybaby and a bunch of guys are just break down or just doing a dance in the middle of pressing license plates is hilarious. Another favorite of mine is also Teardrops Are Falling, which is another good one. So yeah, like some of the musical bits in this movie are actually really entertaining. Now, this movie also has certain things I don't really care for. This movie has a subplot with this character who has an infatuation with Crybaby, but Crybaby just doesn't want anything to do with her. Honestly, I don't think this subplot is really needed because you already have the whole situation with Baldwin. I don't think you need the addition of this other character. Is completely unnecessary. I would have taken her out completely. I don't think she serves any purpose. Not only that, Willem Dafoe makes a cameo in this movie, and I thought that one scene that he had was actually really, really funny. And I actually thought his character should have been around more while Crybaby was in jail, because I would have liked to have seen some more scenes with Defoe and Depp interacting with one another. I think John Waters missed out on some potentialness with that sort of thing. And I've also, with me personally, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more of Iggy Pop as Crybaby's Uncle Belvedere. Hell, I think it would have been cool if Depp and Iggy Pop ended up doing a duet in this movie as a musical number. I thought that would have been really cool to see. That's just me personally. That's what I would have done. But and the ending of this movie, well, this movie just stops. Like it just once Baldwin cries chicken, the movie just stops, and Allison and Crybaby, they kiss, and then they start crying, and everyone else starts crying. So the ending is just, there's no real epilogue to this movie. Like the big thing happens, and then it just stops. So it's kind of an underwhelming ending. But whatever it is, what it is. All right. So with all that being said, I overall do really enjoy Crybaby. This is a fun, entertaining movie. If you have not seen it, give it a watch. Final grade, 7 out of 10. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. Like the video and subscribe. And I will check you back next time for more.